This camp, really what it's about is exposing kids to manufacturing, welding, bending metal, using machine tools, drafting, the entire manufacturing process. We want them to see what that is, and then maybe they can find their own little niche, whether they want to become an engineer, or they want to become a designer, or they want to run machines or program the computers on these.
Because what we want to get them into is something that they're passionate about, something that they can feel happy to go to every day, where they feel like they're really aligning their passions.
Well, I want to go into mechanical or electrical engineering.
I might become a manufacturer or an engineer, but I also might become a video game designer, a physicist.
Somewhere in the manufacturing, I don't know. I'm thinking of being like an engineer or something in there, trying to just find like a middle ground.
Monday we did Strengths and Strengths Explorer for the young kids, designed specifically for kids to help them identify what their inherent strengths are and then talk about how that might fit into manufacturing world.
We want them to understand that they have different parts about their character that's going to make them successful in different ways from their peers. Then we went in and we did a bunch of welding. And welding is so cool because you got flame, you got heat, you got noise, you got masks, you got tools. They just get into it. You know, you can see what you're doing, you know, the fabrication aspect, and anybody can weld. But it doesn't matter. As long as they bond that metal, then they really think that's cool. Did a big tour of Productivity Inc., which is a company in Plymouth that sells machines as well as customizes machines for different types of manufacturing.
Automation and lasers, 2, 3, 4, 5 axis machines, a lot of stuff on the quality measurement.
Also, some students had a chance to do a little bit of the CAD, computer-aided drafting or computer-aided design work.
My favorite part about camp was going to Productivity Incorporated.
I got to see a laser cutter at work and a water jet, and I got a lot of cool stuff, including this wax tugboats.
We're doing the metal fabrication, the sheet metal stuff, where they'll get their hands on, they see how a laser works. They've got to have a takeaway from everything because then there's sort of an accomplishment that they do.
They were going to head down to Stratasys, which is probably the top additive manufacturing or 3D printing company in the world, located here in Minnesota. So we're excited to see that. And that will really focus more on the design process.
3D printing is cool, but what goes on before that? It's the concept, the design pieces, and then we're taking them to another manufacturer, Stellar Manufacturing in Brooklyn Park, and they're in advanced manufacturing. They do a lot of small stuff with Swiss machines and laser, so they'll get to see that in application.
At first I thought it was going to be boring because I just want to stay home and play video games, but this camp is one of the best summer camps I've ever been to, and that's saying something.
My mom told me about it and she signed me up, and then I was okay with it. It ended up being pretty cool, so I liked it.
What we really want to show them is that if you look around, everything's been manufactured. You start seeing kind of life through a different lens. You start looking at things as parts. They walked around the Productivity Inc. yesterday and they're like, I wonder how they made that. And that's the kind of stuff that gets them thinking, because sometimes they'll come up with a better way to do it, because they're the future.